Now we move on to another thing that went viral just a few days ago. It's about this taxi driver who tried to extort a person. Has anyone heard about this? Well, basically, this Bangladeshi man got into a taxi from Jalan Sanping. He wanted to go to Sunway Putra Mall, which is about 7 km away. He got in, the flip turned on his meter, but his meter is sudah modified. So the meter started going fast. At one point where the guy go, hey, wait, hold on. How much is this going to cost me? The taxi driver says 6,000. And he says, stop the car, this is ridiculous.
6,000 ringgit?
6,000 ringgit. Stop the car, this is ridiculous. The taxi driver drew a knife and said, pay me how much is on the bill now, I mean on the meter now, which was 4,500. And or else you don't get out. I don't know why he has 3,900 on him. So he paid the guy 3,900.
That's another story.
Yeah, that's another story. I don't know why. But he had 3,900, he paid the guy, got out and made a police report. Now, the question is, I'm going to throw it back to all the taxi drivers who are protesting these ride-hailing apps. Don't protest the ride-hailing apps. Look for people like this who are giving you a bad name. Because this is the reason why people don't want to ride cabs. And that's one of the main reasons people go, I don't want taxis anymore because they can cheat me. Ride-hailing, there's a fixed price and they can't cheat me. So, go out, look for these people instead of protesting ride-hailing people. That's my thought. I like the way he's going, yes. I pull him in the deep end. He's like, I hate you, man. Why did you pull me here?
No, I don't want to be here.
It's okay. How about this? I'm going to ask you another one. This one happened in Australia. Okay, honest to God. Happened in Australia in 2015 and this lady got arrested for it, but recently the charge was dropped. Now, one day, she opened up her bank account and she saw 4.9 million Aussie dollars. What would you do?
Cash out and run.
You would cash out and run?
I'm kidding.
That's what she did.
Probably contact the bank, I guess. That's the most sensible thing to do. But if I'm being honest, that's my answer on record.
Right.
But if I'm being honest, between me and you,
you'll spend
cash out and run. Bro.
No, but for me, I would first thought cash out and run. But where did this money come from? Did it come from a bank or some illegal tycoon's money, which he can find me and kill me? I'm not going to get in. So, but this girl just thought, screw it, I'm going to spend it. So within 11 months, she spent a lot of all the money. She hid 1.3 million in different bank accounts. So she hid 1.3 million. Then suddenly she found out that the cops were after her, that they knew of her. She tried to run back to Malaysia. This is a Malaysian living in Australia. Tried to run back to Malaysia but got arrested. So the court case recently went through and it was dropped. Because apparently there's no reason to it, but it has happened before where the bank made an error and the guy spent it and it's bank's fault at the end of the day. Because this money was the bank actually gave.
So she wasn't held liable for it?
Nope, she got away with it. She bought a lot. But you know what her defense? That in my mind, like, how did she get away with it? Her defense was, when she opened up, she saw 4.9 million Australian. She thought her parents deposited that money into her bank account. So therefore, two questions come out from that. How rich is that family? Yeah. And second, if your parents give you 4.9 million, would you dare just spend it on luxury items? My father will kill me. My mother will disown me. I gave you that money to study. What the hell you bought that glasses for? You know what I mean? But yeah, so that's what she did. And she won't hide the money if it's from their parents, right? So, but anyway, she got away with it. What would y'all do? Honestly.
My main question is, why did it take them 11 months?
They didn't know whether, yeah. Exactly. The question is 11 months. Someone at the bank is...
So they gotta build up a case.
No, it doesn't take 11 months though.
11 months only, then they noticed it. Then only they went for her. But
too much money.
Too much money.
No. There's a similar case where PayPal in
yeah.
the USA, someone was made like the world's richest man in the entire history with like 3 like trillion dollars or not. I'm not sure.
It's just because the commas and zeros as well, no?
Yeah, so basically like it was transferred into, oh my god, so like
your face.
Yeah, so it's a PayPal account. So the bank, I think it was Wells Fargo, they made a mistake, right?
Right.
So he was made the world's richest man in like the entire history, and then Wells Fargo found the next day or the next week, and then they corrected the error. That guy also said, he's a famous guy. I just forgot his name. He also said that with that amount of money, right, even just half of it, you could have paid off the entire U.S. debt and half of the other.
Wow,
Yeah.
but that's the scary thing. That is not actually money. Think about it. If you actually cash that out, where did that money come from? And doesn't it confuse you with money that you have and don't have? It's just depressing, man. I wish I had more of the and it confuses me with bitcoins and all that. But anyway, for me, I would have called someone. If that happened, it's all about. At the end of the day, if you make money illegally, it's just not right, dude. Just don't do it right. Okay, last thing I want to discuss before we move on to our guest is something that is, I find things that make you go, okay? Headlines reads, school bullies will be sent for training with military and police, according to the education minister.
Say that again, sorry?
So if you're a bully in school, to correct you, they're going to send you for training with military and police.
So you get better at bullying?
I mean, aren't police supposed to, serve and protect? If you have bad intentions, like.
Discipline him in a way?
No, but their belief, this is according to Deputy Education Minister 2, he says their belief is by sending them, their training will curb their bad behavior.
And make them better at it.
Would I be out of line for saying that this has probably been done for the past 20 years?
No, but which brings back to whatever problem we have here in Malaysia, which I don't know. You're young. You tell me. This is my throughout the years. We like to sweep away our problems under the rug, come up with different excuses, and try and solve it with we try and solve it with band-aid solutions rather than figuring out why did that person become a bully. That is more important rather than because even bullies are there are nice people who end up becoming bullies because of situation, their environment, exactly,
their
and
own personal insecurities.
We had someone here on the show, and he has this football academy, and he said one line that stuck to me until today. He says people he created that so that people have a place to belong. So now bullies end up bullies because they don't have a place to belong. They look for where to belong, and then they end up with the wrong crowd, and then they become bullies. So that is the biggest problem. Rather than send them to learn how to use a gun and how to beat someone else with martial arts.
Should be sitting down and talking.
Exactly.
What is wrong with you?
Exactly. What's going on?
How are your parents treating you?
And it's
how is your siblings treating you?
it's a longer process.
Exactly.
It's a longer process, but it needs to be done. Our nation needs that, because at the end of the day, if we just think by sending someone through hard training, you'll fix someone's mind, I don't think so. Correct?
I don't think so.
And kids will be he'll be even more, send me there. Watch it. I come back with skills, I'm going to find the guy who set me up, I'm going to get my revenge. That will be worse.
I would disagree with that, actually.
Really?
Yeah, because I went to a really rough neighborhood.
Right.
And we had kids that dropped out of school when they were 9.
Right.
But through martial arts, they found a purpose and a good reason. So the thing is, and actually through martial arts, they stop fighting.
Right. No,
because
but
when the more you know how to inflict
Fight.
hurt, you start to understand.
I do agree with that point. Here's the thing: those people chose to go into martial arts. These are being forced into something like training, military training.
Okay, here's another example. In school, what the teachers used to do is the straight A students, some of them become prefects, but then they would also take the worst students
and make them
to become prefects. And when these kids became prefects, they changed. They turned around. They became better because now that somebody cares about them, even though they were forced to become prefects.
Fair enough.
So also because when we used to do our martial arts training, we actually went to where we got trained by the police and the army.
Right.
And there were a lot of these problematic kids. But when you join the army means more than just holding a gun.
Right.
You're sacrificing your life for a greater good. So it means that now you are selfless.
No, but
So you're learning a selflessness that you put beyond yourself.
so no, the kids that you spoke about, they joined the army or were they?
No, these are kids that I met in. They didn't join the army. They got sent there from Henry Gurney.
Oh wow!
So these are the worst of. These aren't just like a normal put your head in a toilet bowl bullies.
Right,
These
right,
are
right. These
really
are-
roughed up kids. But now that they have brothers that will care about them whether they die or they live, because some of these parents that cultivate this.
I never thought of that, dude.
Because like I used to tell, like then a long time ago when I used to join Kompang, and this kid left Stapa to play Kompang, and he saw those trees cut
Yeah.
on Jalan Parliament. He thought the trees grew square.
Sorry.
He wanted to buy one for me. No,
Sorry.
he said I'm gonna buy that for my mom. And at 12, that wasn't funny to me. That was sad.
Right.
Because I knew somebody cut those things. But this is, like you said, it is a bigger problem.
Right.
But
What if they have nothing?
what if they have nothing? And
So
they need
you're
to be
giving them
forced
something.
Yeah, it's forced. It is.
Yeah.
But there's no one else to guide them into
But
better path.
would you agree that they do need some counseling as well besides just training?
Definitely. And the army will give it to them.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
The army is to me, a very underrated thing in our country.
Yeah. No, that I give because I know a few people who are in the army and they are some of the best
Yeah.
people I know.
Bullies become bullies because they don't understand consequence. But in these uniform things, they will get. what
I like that. I
consequences.
never thought of that, dude.
That's a new perspective.
That's a new perspective. Thank you so much. All right, cool. If you agree or disagree with us, remember the comment section. Just put it down there. We'll love to hear what you have to say about it.